everyone, welcome to Saucy Cat. My name's Zoe, and if I got instant noodles for Christmas, I would be one happy kitty cat. But store-bought instant noodles are a bit, well, unhealthy. But that's why I spent a couple months perfecting the ultimate Christmas gift, homemade instant noodles. Let's get into it. Before we get started, let's do a quick rundown of what we need. First, a glass jar to hold our instant noodles. We cook them by adding 1.5 to 2 cups of hot water, so the jar's gotta be big enough. Next, a dehydrator so we can have some veggies with these noodles. Then, of course, a selection of noodles that can be cooked by soaking in hot water. I got some glass cellophane noodles, Chinese-style noodles, and rice noodles. Finally, some dashi powder. This is a vegan dashi powder that will add tons of flavor and umami to our noodles. Each pack of this is about 1.5 tablespoons. Let's start this noodle party with our veggies. I got carrots, corn, red peppers, cabbage, spinach, and green onions. Now these would be fine as is if we were going to store them in the fridge, but I'm wanting something with a bit more shelf life, something to store in the cabinet for whenever you're hungry. So let's pop these veggies into our dehydrator for a couple hours. The leafy boys should only take a couple hours, but the thicker veggies will take a little longer. Once our veggies are drier than the Sahara Desert, we can finally move to the instant noodles. I have 3 recipes, so let's start with number 1, an easy instant glass noodle soup. Let's grab a jar and start with the seasoning. This one is pretty simple with just 1 pack of dashi, a little bit of soy sauce powder, and some dried minced garlic. Now drop in a teaspoon each of the dried corn, carrots, green onion, and cabbage. Of course you can do any combo of veggies, I just think these would be nice. Now let's shove in 1 bundle of cellophane noodles and close it up. This soup is simple but full of flavor and is the perfect remedy to a soup craving. Our second instant noodle will be a spicy instant ramen. Grab a jar and add 1 packet of dashi. Now add some sugar, soy sauce powder, and cayenne pepper. Shake in some dried minced garlic and onion, and then let's add our veggies. I'm choosing the red bell peppers, spinach, corn, and green onion. Now let's shove in the noodles. I'm using these Chinese noodles that have that classic ramen squiggle. However, because of the noodles and the jar, I gotta break them up a bit. I hate breaking noodles, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice. And lid it up. This is my personal favorite. We got heat from the cayenne pepper, but the other ingredients build up the flavor to give us a wonderful slurping experience. Finally, let's make some instant pho, or at least pho-inspired. Add a packet of dashi powder into the jar. Dashi is definitely not traditional in pho, but I haven't found anything else that gives the water good flavor, so in it goes. Next, grab the traditional pho spices: ginger, cardamom, coriander, and cinnamon. Normally, pho has star anise as well, which you can certainly include. However, ground star anise isn't really a thing, so you'd have to fish it out later. But since this is in no way an authentic pho, I think we'll survive skipping the anise this round. Next, add a little salt and some coconut sugar. Finally, some dried minced garlic and onion and our dried veggies. For the pho, I'm going with carrots, cabbage, and green onion. Now grab some rice noodles. I'm opting for the normal thick style noodles, but they do take a bit longer to soak than other kinds. There are thin rice noodles that you could use instead. Just play around and see what you like. Now let's close it up. Despite all our creative liberties, this pho still tastes like, well, pho. Most of the spices are there, and our rice noodles have that chewy texture you'd expect. And there you have it, 3 easy peasy instant noodles. Perfect for after school and work or as a fun homemade gift. Experiment with different noodles, veggies, and seasonings to come up with your own instant creations. Well, that does it for today. Let me know what you put in your instant noodles down in the comments. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any future dishes. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Saucy Cat.
Jar! Ha! Has a snowflake! Ha ha! It's on the edge of the cutting board, but you can't tell because of the angle.